Hello, guys. We are live. Glenn Bill here from the University of Attitude. Welcome to our first full week in April. The weather, the sun, things are changing. Spring is good. And how many of you feel better when the weather's better? I think we all feel better when the weather's better. And certainly when we talk about how can I motivate myself, you know what? A little sunshine never hurts any of us. So I'd love to hear what you guys do to motivate yourself in the chat. And then I'd also like to have you participate. So I see that we got some people coming on. We're going to start here in just a second. Love to get our eyeballs going. And I hope you all had a great weekend. It was great to be with you. And we are going to talk about this big issue of how can I motivate myself, right? So many people just don't have the energy, they don't have the drive, the desire, the stamina to stay motivated and stay positive. And the bottom line is, guys, it is work, right? Staying motivated is one of the hardest parts of achieving something great. I hope that if you are tuned in, if you're watching this live or on the replay, that everybody that is watching this has a great goal, has a big goal, has a perception of themselves that there's more to their life than there is right now, and that they're wanting to do something great. So my question to you is, what are you planning to do great? I'd love you to put that in the chat if you have something. And if not, for Attitude Awareness Month, let's go ahead and think of something that you can accomplish by the 31st of April when we're done for this month. And just know that, number one, staying motivated is hard, but it takes commitment, it takes drive, and I'm going to give you 4 ideas on how to stay motivated. The second thing I want to talk about, though, when we talk about motivation, so much of that comes to energy and to drive and to vitality. And I always like to tell people, Darren Hardy did this with me, to take an inventory of your body, right? And it's called the mirror test. I want you to take all your clothes off, get in front of the mirror and jump up and down as fast as you can, and take a look at how much extra demotivation might be on your body. I think it's a wonderful thing. I can tell you, people who are motivated, people that have the energy and the vitality that we all desire, tend to be in pretty good shape. They tend to prioritize their health, their water intake, and of course, their exercise. So I think it's important that we really take a look and you say, maybe we set that goal for April 31st. I just want to lose a couple pounds. The third statement of fact that I want to just give you is, you got to convince yourself that you deserve a better life. And you need to own it. So much of people that are not self-motivated are just willing to settle and live the way that they're living. And you have to convince yourself that, you know what, I do deserve better. I do want more out of my life. And that is what will keep you motivated. What you have in life right now is a reflection, right, of the choices that you've made throughout your life. Wherever you are, you're there because you're the one that drove yourself there. You're the one that took the choices there. The good news is you can make different choices. You can turn this all around if you so want to. I'm just going to give you 4 different strategies on how to stay motivated to address these 3 statements that I just gave you. Number 1 is elementary as it sounds, as goofy as it sounds, as hokey as it sounds. We do it with our real estate team, and we've done it for years, is, do you really have a dream board? Now, I know you may be going, there's no way I am going to do a dream board. But I'm telling you, if you just get a big cutout and you spend a couple hours with people you love who are motivated and excited about their future, and you know what, some of the biggest producers, some of the biggest income earners, they do these things called vision boards, and they're created with affirmations, pictures, and quotes that will keep you in that you need to keep in a prominent place, that will keep you in a high state of mind. If you have a vision board, I'd love you to put one in the chat. If you do not, I understand, but maybe it is time that we do that. So number 1 strategy to increase and to keep self-motivation, create that vision board, put it out there in your bathroom, wherever, so you have to look at it every day to say, you know what, this is the life I want. Because if you see it, you can believe it and you can achieve it. So really big on the vision board thing. It is hokey. I get it. It's goofy, but I would suggest that you try it. Number two, if you really want to stay motivated, look at, guys, music, right? Music is incredible. It instantly shifts your emotions. Why do you think movies have soundtracks, right? Movies do it to cue your emotions. And, whether it's the lyrics, the beat, the bass line, you all know that there are songs that you hear that make you feel great. I Could Be Happy Anywhere with You. Blake Shelton and his new wife, they're on The Voice. I'll Be Happy Anywhere with You. I just think it's a fun song. What song brings you up? What song lifts you up? I'd love you to put that in the chat to see what it is. I'll add it to my happiness playlist. But do you listen and focus on music? Number three, third way to stay self-motivated is self-talk. When you wake up when you wake up and before you go to bed, we really recommend repeating personal affirmations about the changes you're making in your life. Here's what we know. It's very tough to stay motivated if you're just accepting your life the way it is. Goals are a motivating factor. Your vision is a motivating factor. And if you tap into what changes you're making every night before you go to bed and every morning before you wake up, we love to say, wake up happy. If you can wake up happy, trust me, if you just wake up happy every day for the rest of Attitude Awareness Month, you are going to feel good. But I want to know what are 1 or 2 or 3 changes, and get specific, that you can constantly talk to yourself about before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning. That will keep you motivated. And then the last thing that I really like is Mel Robbins, who's a superstar. She's awesome. She has something called the 5-second rule. And what it really talks about, it's amazing how willing we are to just stay dissatisfied with our lives. And I always like to ask people, have you ever talked yourself out of something really great? Like, have you ever said, I got a great idea, this can happen for me, and then boom, you give yourself 10 reasons why you shouldn't do it, you don't do it, then the next thing you know, somebody else you don't even like's doing it, and you're going, that was my idea, I could have done it. So what I want you to do is learn the 5-second rule. And the 5-second rule is, when your body, when your emotions, when your mind, when your life, when your spirit, whatever it is, says, I need to get my ass out of bed and go walk, you do it before 5 seconds. Mel's rule is this: if you wait 5 seconds, your mind is immediately going to trigger you to not do what you know you should do. So you count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, you take action and go do it. I can promise you, when you take action on your thoughts, when you take action on your feelings, and you move and you proactively do something, you will become more self-motivated. It's when you talk yourself out of it, choose inaction, and never move forward, that will demotivate you. So the 5-second rule is, when something comes into my spirit, I'm going to go take action on it within 5 seconds. You go after 5 seconds, you're screwed. So that's our show for today. I hope those 4 tips help you with how to stay motivated. We will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Please remember to subscribe, to hit this notification when you see me come on. Follow us at the Get Attitude Podcast, Attitude Movement, University of Attitude. And remember, you cannot win in life. You cannot win in business. You cannot win in your relationships unless you win in your mind first. And this is Glenn Bill from the University of Attitude, trying to help you win in your mind each and every day through Attitude Awareness Month. And we will see you tomorrow. It was great being with you. Stay motivated. I know you can do it. Get that vision board out. Send me a picture, DM it, send it on Facebook. I'd love to check you guys out. Thanks for checking in. We will see you tomorrow.